very active weather pattern. We identified this several days ago, earlier last week, that the end of May would promise to bring areas of rain and thunderstorms over the course of several days. Now, the danger there's with this forecast is that some areas don't get all the rain that's advertised. And when all is said and done, the question is asked, where's all that rain? And then some other people at the end of the whole active weather pattern saying, gosh, we got too much rain. So it really depends on where that boundary sets up. I'm going to show you everything here in just a second, where that boundary sets up and where these clusters of thunderstorms, because I promise you at the end of this, week to 10-day stretch, some are going to say, boy, we've had so much rain, and others are going to be like, there's hardly been any rain. So let me show you the pattern and everything that goes along with it, including heavy rain and severe weather. So this is just a general outline. I'll get into specifics. There's going to be a boundary, and I've got it just identified here as stationary. It will be moving back and forth with waves of low pressure. But the overall setup here is that you have cooler than average temperatures across the north, warmer than average temperatures across the south. So a late May weather pattern with that and an active jet stream, waves of low pressure, I mean, it spells trouble with disturbances riding in that area there where the collision of air masses exist. Again, where do these disturbances set up? And I think the heaviest of the rain is going to occur closer to that boundary. Where's that boundary going to waffle back and forth? So like I said, that's one of the problems with this pattern. It's that some people get a ton of rain out of this and some people don't get much rain. But we have to watch for the threat for severe weather with this too. So this is the first of 3 severe weather risks this week. And this is primarily Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. Northwest Arkansas, low risk. Central Arkansas, that is a very low risk. Wednesday, much of the state has a low risk for severe weather. And then on Thursday, there's another risk for severe weather for western, southern, and central Arkansas. All right, this is the long-range pattern here that I've showed you. Let me get to the newest European. This is forecast track, starting this off late on the day Tuesday. Temperature is going to be in the 90s. You're going to feel the humidity, heat index even higher than that. So that first cluster of thunderstorms, you see how late it comes in? And look at the heavier rain closer to that boundary. We're still dry all the way through Wednesday morning. Remember, identifying this pattern last week, we thought the middle of this week and beyond. So here we go. This is Wednesday morning at 3:30. So late Tuesday into early Wednesday, northern Arkansas, closer to that boundary. Like I said, this is that boundary which will be going back and forth. So those thunderstorms dive south. And when they dive south like this at this time of the day, usually it's in a weakening form and they have some gusty winds with them. All right. Then we go into Wednesday afternoon. And again, where's the boundary going to set up? You see here it shows southeast Arkansas not getting much rain and a lot of rain in central and western Arkansas. So this will change a little bit here and there, but this is the way things look as of this Sunday evening. So there's that boundary getting into northern Arkansas, another disturbance moving through heavy rain and potential severe weather. The boundary is still in the state. This is Thursday at 5 p.m. So according to this, it looks like along and north of that boundary, central northern Arkansas could see waves of heavy rainfall and that severe weather threat too. Could this be further south? Sure. And then it's southern Arkansas getting the heavier rainfall. So the timing and the exact track of all these disturbances, there's going to be boundaries all over the place from previous thunderstorms. It's going to be very difficult to pinpoint all of this. But then the front lifts back towards the north later Friday, and it will come back in a little bit beyond that. So very active weather pattern. Doesn't mean it rains every day at your house. So this is the newest computer model forecast. This is the European, and it's showing closer to that boundary, central northern Arkansas, over the course of, well, this is over the course of the next 7 days. See what I mean? I mean, you got Monticello showing with not even a half an inch of rain, but then you go up to Little Rock and it's more than 3 inches of rain. Don't take these numbers literally. Please do not take them literally. Could this be further to the north, the heaviest of the rain? Sure. Could it be further towards the south? Sure. But it does look like where this sets up, somebody's going to get quite a bit of rain. Then you look at the GFS And it shows northern Arkansas, also shows a swath of northeast Texas and the southwest Arkansas. And here's the overall forecast. I believe that's coming up here. It is. There's the forecast for the next 7 days. Again, where does everything track? Where does it set up? Right now, it looks like central and northern Arkansas could see anywhere from about 2 to 3 or 4, maybe 5 inches of rain. Southeast Arkansas not getting as much whatsoever. Again, I caution you with this. I've seen these weather patterns develop before in the past where it looks like we're just going to get a ton of rain over and over and over. And some people at the end of the week or the 7 days say, what rain? And others are saying, make it stop. And then there's also embedded areas where we're going to have to watch for severe weather with these disturbances throughout the week. Late May, we promise to be active. It will be active, especially when you look at the southern and central United States as a whole. For your particular portion of the state, we're going to have to fine-tune those details as we get closer. A lot of people heading out of town here soon for the Memorial Day weekend, summer vacation, what have you. We'll keep you updated. Make sure you have that Arkansas Storm Team app on your phone. Those location settings on. It goes wherever you go and keeps you warned wherever you are, and we'll be there for you. As always, thank you so much for your trust.